Jeezy. Hey Jeezy, where you at? She around here somewhere. Tay Cheesy. What's he at? Where you at? Tay Cheesy. No, hold up. DJ Chad, cut it off. How you gonna be down there and you the star? What you doing way down there? Look, you gonna start off up here. You can go down there later on if you want to, but we need you to start off right here. Hey everybody, y'all know this lady right here. She's like the #1 dancer on the internet. Tay Cheesy in the house. Go ahead, DJ Chad.
Then I seen some dances and I don't know, I just don't completely agree with the dances that she be doing because I feel like they're a little bit too provocative and I feel like they too grown for her to be doing. Y'all be saying, oh, do not as kids, but I feel like nowadays you got to be careful of the things that you do with your kids. And then putting her on stage in front of all these grown people and all these grown men, I don't know, it just rubbed me the wrong way. I'm seeing grown men taking videos of this little girl. To me, I feel like the day and age we live in, especially because people out here doing weird stuff, baby, I don't know. I grew up in an era where I feel like kids need to be off the internet. Then I just know she tired. I would be tired of dancing, especially popping that little hair, baby. I'm tired for that little girl. I just feel like let these kids be kids. The internet is not a safe.
I apologize in advance if this triggers anyone. However, this needs to be discussed. I've always said TikTok should have been banned years ago. Our children have stopped attending school and focus more on creating content. Our children are online, doing anything and everything for some clicks and views. You guys have fought for this app to remain accessible. Now these are the consequences. Children are being exploited and are becoming dumber and dumber. I blame you guys for Ms.shirely going viral. You guys shouldn't have stitched the video and added your 2 cents. Should have just reported the page and blocked her. But you guys love money and want money too, just like her mama. All money ain't good money. There's a community out there referred to as MAPS. MAPS is a minor attracted person. And by the looks of the saves Ms.shirely has, I suspect some people fall under that category. Stop saving that little girl's videos. Can we stop speaking on her and giving her attention? It's clear the mum doesn't care. Let her die down in the algorithm. Report the videos if they show up on your timeline. Hi, how are you? Welcome to our channel Faceless Scenary. We discuss anything and everything that's on the net. Feel free to send in your recommendations. Scroll through our channel to see what else is there to watch. Don't forget to smash the like button, subscribe, and share this video with whomever it might pique interest. Now you guys need to stop believing everything you see and hear on TikTok. There's so many rumors regarding this little girl. Kind of sad you guys don't bother to fact check. Just stitch your videos and add your own 2 cents. The little girl does not have a OnlyFans page. It's just a Facebook page. The little girl doesn't only perform at nightclubs and 18+ venues. Most of her flyers are for malls, parks during child-friendly hours for kids. I found all this out just by going on their Facebook page and looking her up on Google. You guys could have done the exact same thing, but chose to run with the popular narrative. Please stop believing everything you see on the internet. She does not do these dances daily. Look at the venues and the outfits in the videos. Most of these videos are filmed in one day and posted later on. If you guys cared as much as you claimed in the videos, message her privately. There's no need to call her mother everything and anything out her name. Get your point across privately and respectfully.
Her is the fact that Ms.shirley's mom had her do the My Johnny Gill challenge. Literally had her in the red dress and heels talking about some don't you look good tonight. She's 3. Or the fact that I just seen a video with Ms.shirley mom and Ms.shirley, and I'm tired of calling this little girl Ms.shirley, she's 3, like I said. I just seen a video of the mama and the minor toddler child doing the Glorilla challenge. And if you don't know which one I'm talking about one of the most inappropriate ones. Hair, face, ass, titties, that one. And the mama got the little girl doing all the motions and everything, and people in the comments are eating it up. Like, are y'all cool? Mama really got her doing all these grown ass dances and also talking like she grown too. Like, what are you trying to teach your daughter to be? The mama already has taught the little girl to call herself a bad girl. She be encouraging her to respond mad snarky to the hateful comments, and it's not even hateful. The comments are real. The comments are people that are genuinely concerned for the welfare of the child, even though the mama isn't. Because this diva that she's trying to raise her to be may be cute now, but it's not going to be cute in 12 years when the attitude sticks for real, for real. And all you grown ass adults that spend money to go see that little girl dance are weirdos just like the mom. Y'all literally paying to go see little girls hip hop. Like, shame on y'all for spending money on that, and shame on the mama for giving y'all the opportunity to do so. Okay, so I'm not going to call this baby Ms.shirely because her name's not Shirley and she's not a miss. She's 4, okay? Her name's Lariah, and I need Lariah's mother to come to the front of the congregation because in no one's world is this okay. Okay, if you're gonna exploit your child to this degree, I hope that you know what a Kogan account is, Lariah's mother, because Lariah is entitled to her minimum 15% for all this work that y'all are making her do. And I promise, I'm sure you haven't put no money aside for her because it's not about her. It's about personal gain for you. This is disgusting. And apparently I got an OF account. Apparently she done made an OnlyFans for the baby. A fan page OF account for the baby. Absolutely disgusting. I pray for this little girl because her parents are setting her up for failure. They don't give a damn about her. There ain't no way you can care about your child's welfare and safety doing stuff like this. Having your child around a whole bunch of random adults, having random adults touch your child, have your child on their lap. As a mother, this is disgusting.
Am I hearing the little girl y'all call Ms.shirely, the one who be popping that little hip out of place, who got her boots on the ground apparently? Why are they saying that this little girl be on tour? That actual people book her to come to their venue or events or whatever and pop that little hip? Are you telling me she's being booked to pop that hip? This little girl who don't have a song, ain't made a beat, we ain't never even heard her speak, is being booked. It's not like she invented the dance. It's not like she going on tour with the artist of the song so that he can help promote the song. She just being booked so people can just, grown people at that, can just stand there and watch her and smile and record. Then on top of that, they say this girl is basically doing meet and greets. I guess like after the show, you could like hold her or take a picture with her or something like that. Random grown people who do not know this child from a can of paint is paying a venue to first come and see her pop that little hip, Then let me be clear. The reason I keep saying pop that hip and not perform is because she's not performing. She don't have a what you call a choreographed dance. She don't have nothing more than that 1-2 step in that hip hop as far as I've seen on the internet. So I'm not going to say perform because she's not performing. But yeah, so these people pay to see her and then they wait after so that they can pick her up, hold her in their arms, and take a picture with her or look at her and say, hey, I saw you on the internet. What a mama, what a daddy, better yet, what a grandma, what a grandma, what a great grandma.
What the hell going on with Ms.shirely? No, I ain't gonna call her Ms.shirely because she's a baby. She's a kid. She's a child. Do you understand what I'm saying? Can you see my eyes? Probably not because of the shower. But what I'm saying is, the red dress video, what the fuck is that? Like, I want to know, what is the mama trying to do? Is the mama trying to pimp her out? Who's the mama? What the mama at for Ms.shirely? Because this right here is getting ridiculous. I just seen a video with Ms.shirely in a red dress. Johnny Gill playing in the background. Y'all know the 80s, 90s, Johnny Gill. Playing in the background, talking about the red dress, put on your high heels. Here she is trying to put her foot in her mama high heels. And then she got the nerve to be trying to put on lipstick. I don't care if it's lip gloss, I don't care. Then put the little baby on the wig. Yeah, the little baby in the red grown folks dress with the wig on. Like, is the mama trying to pimp a dog? Like, what are you doing? You know how many weirdos out here? They're snatching kids' pictures and stuff and videos offline and they don't tell them what they're doing to them. And you gonna continue to promote this for likes and views, your kid, your baby? Like, Ms.shirely got plenty of time to grow up and be a thought. She got plenty of time to do that. Because she already thought that a little bit of age, no disrespect to the little one, it's the mama's fault because she ain't allowing it. She allowing it. But she already a grown folk trail ride, popping fans, whatever they be doing. No. She need to be running around playing on the playground. Bullshit. That's what she need to be doing. Somebody need to wake up the...
Keep on sticking, baby. I'm finna keep on sticking. Where them haters at? Where them haters at? Where them haters at? Hit one time. I'm gonna keep on.
You don't have to agree with what she's doing. Her child, not yours. I don't agree with what she's doing. I've messaged her privately and sent her links to must-watch videos. Remember when Michael Jackson was out here flying in little boys to be in his music videos? Those same boys turned out to accuse him of heinous acts. I'll do an in-depth video on Michael Jackson later on detailing why I believe he's guilty. Now, I found similarities to those boys Michael Jackson groomed and Ms.shirely. Absentee fathers or naive fathers, and a loving, naive mother who's willing to go above and beyond to support their child's dreams. Based on the clip I played in the beginning, I don't think Ms.shirely's mother understands the path she's leading her daughter down. She's too defensive. The TikTok community is not bashing you. They're trying to alert you of some things, but they're doing it in a ghetto way, an out-loud judgmental way. We don't know the full story. I personally don't want to. There are adults who are solely attracted to people below age 18. Some don't even know they're attracted to them, or they do, and just in denial. The first line dances were cute. However, as they progressed, they got too nasty and dirty. No 4-year-old should be dropping it low and dancing how she is. Ms.shirely does have cute outfits. However, some are slightly inappropriate considering she's twirling around, hip-popping, and dropping it low in them. It's becoming uncomfortable now.
Exposure and more opportunities, there are downsides as well, and I wanted to hopefully try and give you an alternative perspective and also offer some solutions. While I don't have kids, I have worked in kids programming as an actress on the show Helpsters on Apple Plus, which was produced by Sesame Street. Also a writer on the Disney Channel's Holiday House Party and Halloween House Party, and then I've also worked with child actors as a writer and a producer when I worked on the iCarly reboot for Paramount Plus. Now I know there's been a lot of criticism and misinformation that have been spreading about Lariah, and I want to address that up front because I can absolutely understand why that's been concerning to you and off-putting. This idea that you started an OnlyFans page has been circulating, and after doing some research, I found that it was actually a Facebook fan page that was labeled OnlyFan page. And as you know, the internet latches onto something and it kind of spirals into its own thing. And now people have been saying that you started an OnlyFans page. And again, I understand why that's probably been really upsetting for you to hear repeated. That said, I did see that Lariah has a Facebook fan page with about 500,000 followers on it, and she's almost at 1 million followers here on TikTok, which is a huge accomplishment. One thing that I noticed is a lot of your videos have millions of of views, but they also have hundreds of thousands and sometimes millions of saves, meaning that people are saving or downloading the video so that they can watch it later. And that's where my concern comes in, because you don't know what those people are doing with that content. And unfortunately, there are programs available that let people manipulate content of children in inappropriate ways. Something I've seen a lot of people say is, well, if you are thinking inappropriate things are going to happen to this child, that's on you, you're a weirdo. And I understand the impulse to, see the best in people and not assume the worst. But again, when you have numbers that are reaching into the millions, it just takes one person. It's the idea of, if you are reaching into a barrel of M&Ms and there's one in there that's poisonous, it's a risk. I've also seen that Lariah is doing meet and greets, and some of the locations aren't exactly child-friendly, including bars, and I've seen a number of videos with adults, including grown men, picking her up. Again, I understand not wanting to assume the worst, but I hope you can understand why myself and so many others are concerned, and especially considering I do work in entertainment, and I've heard, unfortunately, too many stories from former child actors talking about being taken advantage of by people that they never expected it from. Those are situations that I would just never want your daughter to be in, and I'm sure you don't want that as well. That said, your daughter is very talented and adorable, and if a career in entertainment is what she and you hope for her, I absolutely believe that that can be possible. Some things that I would encourage you to think about is possible collaborations with someone like a Miss Rachel or a Gracie's Corner, things that are specifically designed for children rather than catering to adults. I understand the impulse to strike while the iron is hot, but luckily Lariah is very young and very talented and has a long life and hopefully a long career ahead of her, if that is what's right for the both of you. And so I just want to encourage you to let her enjoy the time of being a kid and not have to worry about performing or the confusion that might come along with adults calling her a name that's different from her own.
Miss Shirley is an adorable, smart little girl. She has potential. Her sass and attitude could be molded into something comical and great for TV. However, her mother is teaching her the wrong things. You can tell she doesn't correct her when she says inappropriate things. I hope Miss Shirley's family and parents take notes from the internet backlash and do better. I would love to see her do more child-friendly content. She can dance, but dance like other 4-year-olds do. If she wants to post her daughter, that's fine. Post her making cookies. Post her collabing with other children YouTubers. Based on the few clips, Miss Shirley is talkative. Allow her to have age-appropriate conversations with kids her age. If her mother wants to support her, hit up children her age to collab and make videos together. Stop having her around adults. These line dances need to remain off the internet. If you're from the South, please chime in the comments. I'd like to know, is this appropriate behavior in the South? Would you let your child dance in this manner? Are people outraged because it's a girl? My conclusion is kids need to be banned from being shown on any social media platform. Even if it's a photo, kids shouldn't be allowed on talk shows or magazines. Doesn't matter who they are or if they're on a TV program. Please protect kids, now more than ever. Anyone under the age of 18 shouldn't be allowed to be shown on social media platforms. Predators have access to social media, and it's getting nastier and nastier. Anyways, let me know your opinion in the comment section. Correct me if I'm wrong. Scroll through the channel to see what other topics we have discussed.